Hello guys, welcome back to the Daughter Duo channel. This is my mom and I am Belle. Today we are going to be eating some ramen noodles and reviewing them.
So yesterday we went on a big, huge shopping haul to T&T Supermarket, which is more of an Asian grocery store. And we spent about $215 on a whole bunch of different stuff, from ramen noodles to breads, to desserts, to candies. So we're going to be doing a whole bunch of episodes where we're going to go through most of the $215 that we spent at T&T Supermarkets. Now, for the supermarket visit itself, we had a pretty good visit. They have a lot of just about everything, including normal supplies that you could get in the grocery store, like milk, flour, different fruits and stuff that you would see around in your normal grocery stores, but they do have a lot of Asian products as well, which is interesting to go to. So we went along with my friend Joy, who went and explained some of the different stuff to us and how to use them, and translated stuff that we didn't understand because it's written in Chinese or in Japanese or in some Asian language that we do not understand. So with her help and with my daughter throwing a whole bunch of stuff into the basket, we went to and spent about $215. Now, for the most part, this store is really awesome in that if you want fresh fish, they have fresh fish literally swimming around in fish tanks, and they will even cook them for you. So they have a really good variety of fresh fish or seafood that they will cook for you, from like lobsters, crabs, mussels, different types of fish in the fish tanks and stuff. They also have a lot of warmer products where they do like dim sum plates that you can go. So if you wanted if you're single, you can go and get yourself a little dim sum platter. You could get yourself some sushi. Lots of variety to choose from there, which is why it was so easy to spend $215. So over the next little while, we're going to go through a good portion of that $215, and today we're going to be starting with some ramen noodles and a couple of different buns. We're also going to be trying a couple of different drinks. So we've got a lychee one of these and a strawberry one. So unfortunately, our checkout process wasn't the most pleasant checkout process when we were at T&T Supermarkets. It was actually probably the one down part of going to this store, because we did fill a basket, and I guess the one clerk there underestimated how much we actually had and insisted that we go to one of the self-checkouts. And then another clerk came up when she realized just how much we had and was trying to tell us that this was for 15 items only. And I was like, well, this is where we were told to go, so this is where we went to. And then I guess because of the fact she didn't like my attitude when I said this is where we were told to go, so this is where we went, she had security standing there watching us. So not exactly the most pleasant checkout experience ever. But I probably will go back to that supermarket so that we can try different types of Asian stuff. We are also going to try and go to different types of ethnic background supermarkets to see what we can find there as well. We probably won't be able to understand some of the stuff on the packaging, but we're going to do our best to try and figure it out. So we're going to get started now with our taste testing. So the first thing that we have is a ramen noodle right here, and it's a lobster flavor ramen noodle. So we're going to check and see how this tastes. This looks a lot more like your standard ramen noodle, like your Mr. Noodle type things that you might see. So we're just going to show you that real quick.
I think you get like tiny pieces of lobster.
No, it's not lobster. So this is what it looks like in the bowl. And so we're going to get started taste testing that out. Let you guys know what we think of it.
Hot.
It is a little bit on the spicier side, I will admit. It's not as spicy as the Mosman one that we have the other day from the Japan crate, from the Umai crate.
I like this.
This one's pretty decent. You can really smell the lychee in it. You want to switch?
Yeah. I don't know which one I like the best.
Well, those are pretty decent drinks.
Hot. I have to pick up
Alright, so that was the lobster one. So we're going to move on to the next one here, which was a beef noodles flavor. And in this one, they're using like a rice, like a vermicelli rice noodle instead of the standard ramen type noodle. So there it is there. There's the packaging, as you can see. Except for the fact where it says beef noodle, it's all in a whole other language. If it wasn't for pictures, I wouldn't have known how to do this one. So thankfully, these packages have pictures on it, so we know how to make these. So what we did today was we did one chicken, one seafood flavor, and a beef flavor. I think we're going to have pretty much the same thing with the next time round, because we do have other types of ramen noodle and ramen noodle companies or soup companies to try.
This one's good. Better than the spicy one.
This one is pretty good. The noodles are nice and chewy. It's got some good flavor. And it's also got little bits of beef in there that were dehydrated.
I don't think I got it. I'm gonna bake them.
I know. So not very many of those, but there was a few in the package, the seasoning packet.
These are really good drinks, though.
So it was a pretty good flavor.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're going to move on to the last one here, which is also like a vermicelli rice noodle one. And also with this one here, everything came in its own separate packages. So when we only were able to open up the lid halfway, because the noodles also came in their own separate package, it was a little difficult trying to shove the noodles back into the container so that we could still have the cover on it to cook the noodles properly. So this is the last one. Oh, this one's also a beef flavor by the looks of it. My bad. So this is what this one is.
But it smells so good.
So this one also luckily has instructions on the back that tell you how much you need and how to prepare it. So it's a clear soup base. We're going to see how this one tastes.
All I taste is like mixed different flavors, and they're not really blending in well.
It's not bad, but due to the experience of all the chili stuff or the hot, spicy packages that we had the last time around, I didn't put very much of the chili powder in it because I didn't want it to be too hot for us to be able to eat, but just enough to add a bit of a kick. So this one is a very subtle flavor. It's not what you would normally think of as like a beef flavor. It's just like it's just kind of like a water base. Like it just, I don't know. It's just not very flavorful as some of the other ones that we've had.
No, and there's a little bit of flavor, but it's not mixing well.
It has more of like a vegetable flavoring to it. It's not overly horrible. We have had worse ones.
Yes, we have.
So it's not the worst one that we've had.
But not our favorite.
Alright, so we're going to try a couple of the buns that we got. Mostly because they're going to expire shortly anyways. So we have this orange cream cheese bun, which came in a package like this. It's taped in the back. So this is one of the ones that my friend had recommended to us that we should try.
Oh wow, it's very soft.
Oh. Okay, so this is what it kind of looks like. It's got like a cheese filling in the middle. It's bun on the
like cream
outside and
cheese.
cheese in the middle.
Smells like.
The bread has an orange flavoring to it, which is really nice. The bread itself is very soft. And it has a cream cheese center.
But a very light cream cheese center.
Alright, and the last bun that we have is a custard bun. So it kind of looks like this in the package. And because I don't see what its best before date is, not too sure when it's going to expire, so we'll just open that up now to be on the safe side. Maybe. There we go. So I'm not sure if there's going to be like custard in the middle. Oh, and apparently it is custard in the middle.
Oh. Does not look like a typical custard.
So once again, the bun, the dough, like the bun itself is very soft. It does have a custard flavor, but more like an artificial custard instead of like one that you might make at home for yourself.
I like this better than the orange bun because it's not really my favorite.
But it is really good. Like the package says, it is delightfully soft.
That's good. Oh my god.
So Belle, what was your favorite soup that we had? The second one? So Belle is saying that this one here, the beef flavor, is her favorite. Which one was your least favorite?
Can we pick two?
No, because there's only two left.
I know that one.
So her least favorite one is the lobster flavor, and I think because of the fact that it was spicy, that's the reason why she's not liking this one. And her favorite bun was the custard bun.
Yeah.
I mean, both of them are pretty good. I mean, I do like the orange cream cheese bread just because you can taste the orange in the bread, which is really nice. Which one was your favorite drink?
I don't know. They're both so good. Probably the lychee, not gonna lie.
So she says that this one is her favorite drink. I think this one is really good. The only problem with this one for me is that because lychee is a very strong and very sweet fruit, you can smell that automatically.
But the strawberry is really good though. I like both.
Whereas the strawberry one, the scent is a little bit more tame in it. But I mean, this is a really good one because you can actually smell the lychee in it, which is good that you know that it should taste like what it smells like.
Yeah.
But you also just kind of smell that sweetness that's going to be in it. So I think that's about it for our video today. We hope that you enjoyed watching this. Like I said, we've got close to about $200 left worth of foods left to try, from steamed buns and ice creams to different types of mochis. We have different types of drinks that we're going to be trying.
Kit Kats.
We have lots of different kinds of candy that we're going to try. We even have like a spicy crayfish chips that we're going to try.
Baba crisps.
So we're gonna give all those a different try, and then
Yep.
we're gonna try a different type of ethnic food later, a different type of ethnic food afterwards, and see what we come up with for that one. Anyways, that's everything for us today. So if you liked the video, give us a thumbs up down below. If you want to post a comment, please do so in the comments down below. If you haven't already subscribed to our channel, please feel free to hit the subscribe button. Other than that, this is Mommy Daughter Duo, and we're out.
Bye.